Hi, everybody. So we're on chapter 26 today. This starts with a homonym joke because it has the word soul, where you would think it was kind of like the soul of your body, your essence, but it's spelled like the sole of a shoe. So it's going to start with that, and it's going to end with a very bad misadventure for poor Rollo, Timmy's friend. Wait till you hear what happens to that guy. Chapter 26 is called Late Night Epiphanies of the Soul. An epiphany is like a big idea that you get. I wake at 3 a.m. with a revelation. These things happen to good detectives. Our large brains never stop. Normal brain, Timmy's brain. And that revelation was this. When I was with Molly Moskins and told her I was going to leave her house because I was a very busy detective, she stopped me and asked me to stay, suddenly claiming that many of her shoes had been stolen. I asked her to identify one of the stolen shoes. She pointed to a red shoe in her closet and said the other one was missing, but she was hiding it behind her back. That's when it hits me, what she was up to. So I make a note of it in my detective log. Molly Moskins is an international shoe thief. This guy could not get more stuff wrong. Chapter 27, Grabbing the Bull by the Horns. Something is wrong with our educational system. I say that because it is boring. If educators really wanted us to learn, they would include little things during the school day that would make learning more interesting. For example, put Rolotukis and a bull in an enclosed space. Snort. I want to get out now. That would teach me never to play with bulls. Instead, Rolotukis is my study partner, and he's dull as sand. Study partner. Sand. The way this whole study partner thing works is that the teacher pairs you with someone else in the class. You teach the lesson to him, he teaches the lesson to you. Today's lesson is about identifying conjunctions. Here's how Rollo teaches me. Identify the conjunction in this sentence. We ran and we played. Here's how I teach Rollo. How'd those get in there? Knock it off, Rollo says. Crocus will see us. No, he won't, I tell him. He's reading Key West brochures at his desk. What for? Who knows? Listen, I need your help. With what? You need to infiltrate the CCIA. Infiltrate what? He asks. Old man Crocus raises the tips of his eyeglasses above his vacation brochures. Do you two not have enough to do? We do, Mr. Crocus, Rollo says. What a butt kisser. I lower my voice. It's Corinna's intelligence agency. She's got my failure mobile. I saw it there myself. Story refresher. Shh, Rollo says quietly. I don't want anything to do with your stupid plans. Okay, I tell him. That's fine. Good, he says. But I think the next test is another group test, I tell him. Hope I can do as well as I did the last time. Rollo's head starts to shake like a maraca. Poor Rollo. Fine, he says. I'll do it. Now, are we done? So I add one more thing. How do you feel about bulls? Chapter 28. Home at safe. You look fine, I tell Rollo. I do not look fine. I look stupid. He is dressed as a Shasta daisy. How is this supposed to get me into Corinna's bank? He asks. We've gone over this. Say it again. You're Dickie the Daisy. You're part of the human flower parade. Artist's rendering of what human flower parade might look like. So why am I stopping at a bank? Because Dickie the Daisy wants to open an account. But she's just going to say it's no longer a bank. It's the CC whatever. Doesn't matter. By that time, you're done looking around, scoping the place out. Why don't I just go as myself? Too suspicious. She knows we're friends. I hand him 4 quarters. What's this for? He asks. Bus fare. You can't ride the Totemobile. You'd blow your cover. Oh, boy. I can't do this. You'll be fine. But no, he would not be fine. He would be Rollo. What follows next is so aggravating to my professional sensibilities that I hesitate to include it in this book. It demonstrates how even a brilliantly conceived plan such as this can be decimated by the bumblings of a moronic amateur. To distance myself from it, I have made Rollo write it down in his own hand. Page 1, My Account, by Rollo Tukis. 2:55 p.m., attempted to board bus. 2:56 p.m., bus driver yells, "Hey, weirdo, get off my bus!" 2:57 p.m., begin long walk to bank. 2:59 p.m., daisy petals poking people in eye. People mad. 3:01 p.m., angry man with hurt eye starts plucking out my petals. 3:04 p.m., me now. 4:30 p.m., arrive at bank, knock on door. Corinna says, "Who are you?" I say, "Dickie the Daisy." She says I look like a sad bunny. I tell her, "I'm Dickie the Sad Bunny." She says, "What the heck is going on here?" 4:31 p.m., my head starts shaking. Corinna says, "Is that you, Rollo?" I say, "No, Corinna." 4:32 p.m., cover blown. Corinna says, "Come inside, Rollo. Tell me what's going on." Total panic now. I say, "Big parade. Me, Dickie. Dickie want open bank." 4:34 p.m., Corinna concerned for my health. Head won't stop shaking. Corinna offers me a glass of water. I say, "Water, no, me need leave." Can't speak. Corinna receives phone call, walks out of room. I try to do mission, check out place, find giant room where bank keeps safe. Walk inside, hear sound of giant steel door being closed. 4:35 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. Locked in safe. p.m. a.m. I really don't want to go into all the stuff Rollo did during that long night. Hyperventilating when he phoned me on his little emergency cell phone. Calling me unfortunate names. Not saying thank you when I called his mom for him and lied, saying Rollo was spending the night at my house. Not listening attentively as I read him my copyrighted work, Surviving Enemy Capture on Beans and a Smile. Scaring that poor janitor who came to clean the bank that morning, only to find a mutant bunny. The only regret I have from that night is the inadequate job Rollo did regarding reconnaissance. Because when I asked him for a blueprint of the bank, I expected more than this. Oh, poor Rollo. I told you it was going to be a misadventure. Next time we'll read chapter 21 or 29. That's called Moving On Up. Bye, guys.